Galaxy S24 Ultra, here is my review for this magnificent phone. First, let's talk about the obvious, and that is the design. It has a new titanium frame that goes all the way around the phone, which is similar to the new iPhones. And beyond that though, it looks great. It's got the square design, very reminiscent of Note phones from the past and also the most recent Galaxy S phones. It feels premium in your hand. It looks premium. It's great. The design, the look, the feel about it, all of it screams premium, and they really passed the grade on this. Next, let's talk about these cameras on the front and the back. You're gonna capture some beautiful, beautiful photos and videos with the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now, I have to say, still to this day, it's not my absolute favorite camera to capture photos with, due to the fact I don't know, there's just something about it. I like the colors that it gives off. I like photos most of the time, but I still prefer personally, and this is obviously my review video, you might feel different, I still prefer the Pixel 8 Pro photos when I'm taking pictures of people and such. That doesn't mean that this always loses in that regard, but more times than not, I prefer the Pixel 8 Pro, especially with how crisp it captures people in photos. But otherwise, this is a magnificent camera, takes great photos and videos like I mentioned. I don't think you'll be disappointed whatsoever, but is it the best of the best? No. What about this display? 2600 nits of brightness now on the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Pretty crazy. You can use this in any environment, indoor, outdoor, and you're always going to be able to see this phone. They added so many, so much brightness in this that using it outside has been amazing. It's been a breeze. And also the fact that you're able to just have an amazing OLED display, 2K plus resolution. It looks amazing, have it be with videos or with games, social media, looking at your photos. It all comes down to an amazing looking display. And then they also added in the update that allows you to control the saturation. So one of the things that might have turned people off in the beginning was that the saturation just didn't seem as great on this phone. It has now been fixed, and I have it at its ultimate my personal favorite, the highest amount of saturation that you can do, and it looks awesome. And it reminds me of last year and previous generations in terms of the colors for Samsung Galaxy displays. The speakers on the Galaxy S24 Ultra overall have been improved. They are the best speakers on any Galaxy S or Note line that I've personally ever heard. They're really, really great.
Clap the boom, I'm coming through. They wanna see what I'm about. Yeah, I got skills, do it for the thrill. I'm on a paper route. Extra, read about it.
Nice bass, clarity, volume, all of that is really two big thumbs up. And then what about speech? Because obviously you're gonna be watching YouTube videos and such. How does that sound?
Welcome to Grego's TV Daily. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've been talking a lot about the Galaxy Z Fold 6. Today is no different.
They've improved them this year. They're better than last year's. You're gonna love them. Now, one of the things missing on this continually to this day is secure face unlock. So if you love unlocking your banking app or password app manager or whatever with your face, you're unable to do it. Now you can unlock your phone with it, but you can't do it with your face. Using your face to just unlock the phone, it works fine, but fingerprint still is the king on here in terms of being able to unlock it from any site, have it be a banking site, your phone, or anything else, and it works great. I feel like it's better than ever. Very, very fast, very, very accurate. I've had no problems with this fingerprint sensor at all. It's awesome. So biometrics, I'll give it a thumbs up. I would give you 2 thumbs up though if you also included secure face unlock like some of the other phones have begun, such as the Pixel 8 Pro. Let's talk about charging and battery life. They didn't really upgrade it. It's still 45 watt wired charging and then 15 watt wireless charging. I'd like to see them improve that to 65 plus watts and 50 watts respectively. When are they gonna do that? If they're gonna do it, I don't know, but it would be really nice if they did so we can charge these things in no time. Battery life though is great. You're gonna get all day battery life with this. Maybe even some people will get multiple days of battery life, but battery life has been really, really good on the S24 Ultra. So very happy, 2 thumbs up with the battery life. Performance is another area that Samsung continually excels. There was years ago where these things would get bogged down, they would lag, but the S line, no longer, no more. It's awesome with its performing day-to-day tasks, gaming, using it for photo and video editing, has that Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, 12 gigs of RAM, and this will be a powerhouse for years to come. Now, there will probably be phones eventually, again from Samsung, because they had this at one time, that will have 16 gigs of RAM and obviously faster processors, but this phone is super powerful. You're gonna get amazing benchmarks. Geekbench multi-core score almost at 7,000, which is crazy. So if you love to game, you love to have power in your hand, the Galaxy S24 Ultra is definitely one of the phones to get. It might be, if I'm not mistaken, it might have the best benchmark scores of any Android phone. Now, they didn't really change the software per se. It still has all those amazing customizations that you can get with Good Lock and just stuff built in to this OS. But then they also added all of the AI stuff, the Galaxy AI stuff, which is, borrowed a lot of it from Google. So you're basically getting the best of the Samsung Galaxy side, but then you're getting all the cool features, or at least some of them, from the Pixel side. So it's really the best of both worlds, making it the best ultimate Android experience unlike any other, because a lot of those other phones don't have the Pixel features, and then Pixel doesn't have all the cool Samsung features, so you're getting an amazing experience. And then they've also added the fact that this phone is buttery smooth. It was buttery smooth before, but it's another level of buttery smooth. The animations they really fixed on Android Galaxy One UI 6.1. It's just an overall amazing experience, software-wise and performance-wise. With all of that, it makes for a fantastic phone. Now, you're still gonna get IP68 dust and water resistance. You still get the S Pen. I feel like for most people, they probably don't even need the S Pen. It's great to have, though. If you wanna use the S Pen, you're able to, draw on your phone and take notes and, do all that kind of stuff. For me, it's just like, it's too small to wanna do that. And even if it was, it just doesn't seem sensical for me to, like, why do I actually need this to write notes? I can just do it with my finger if I wanted to. So great to have the S Pen. It goes inside, IP certification for dust and water resistance. All of that is amazing if you need it and want it. I personally don't need the pen at all, but it's cool to have, and it's a good thing to have if you're kind of showing the phone off. You're like someone coming from an iPhone, you're like, hey, look it, I can pull my phone out and immediately write myself notes if I need to, and keep track of everything and sign contracts and do those things with a pen. So pretty cool stuff that you have that experience and the ability to do that in general. So I have no qualm saying this. It's probably the best phone to get. I mean, is it perfect in any regard? No, it's not. Still not there, but it's pretty darn close. The things that I want to see happen next year, and I'll probably make a separate video about this, is I want to see faster charging, wireless and wired. I want to see some kind of display on the back so that when you're using the back cameras that you can see what you're looking at and to get notifications and things like that. I want to see this phone get bigger. I don't mind it getting huge and like massive. Me personally, is it going to be what everybody wants? Probably not. But those are some of the things that I think they could improve and change overall. The price went up a little bit. The base version went up $100, but overall, an amazing phone. If you get this phone, you will be thoroughly happy with it. Unless you're a folding fan like me. I love the folding phone still better. I won't switch to this phone as my main phone, but if I had to, this would be the phone I would get. It's awesome. Link down below if you want to pick it up. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.